So hockey isn't a sport where you'll see a lot of black players on one team. So when Daniel Hickman hit the ice 18 years ago with two black players by his side leading the Jacksonville Barracudas, it was a huge deal. We recently sat down with him at the Community First Igloo rink. This is where history was made. Dan, history was made here in Jacksonville on this ice back in 2006, 2007, and you were a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge for me. And we had our championship here. We were at a team that wasn't even supposed to make it to the playoffs, but we beat the number 2 seed and we made it there.
The starting lineup for the Jacksonville Barracudas: Khalil Thomas, Tyrone Gardner, and Daniel Hickman, the second team in pro hockey history to play with an all-black line.
We were an absolute force out there, and we were flying, and I'll never forget those moments because we were so in sync, and honestly I feel like we were feared out there.
Hickman grew up in Connecticut. He loved the game, but quickly realized he was in the minority on the ice. Do you remember what it was like when you saw your very first black hockey player? How old were you? Where were you? I think you remember it all.
I definitely remember. It was watching Peter Worrell in New Haven, Connecticut, at the New Haven Coliseum, which was knocked down, unfortunately. But I remember going to the game, wearing my Nighthawks hat, and seeing this player out there. I was like, whoa. When I saw Peter play, this guy was a beast. He's like 6'5". He's taking crap from nobody, and it was just great. And just to get him to sign the autograph after the game, it was really cool for me because that led me to want to play professional after that.
Hickman would, in fact, go on to become a professional hockey player, but he, like the greats who came before him, faced hate pelted his way on the cold, hard ice.
You see this making history, all black line, but nobody sees what it was in the past, where like the things I had to go through, like Ku Klux Klan signs in the Knoxville bathroom before a pro game, or beating up one of their fighters in Tennessee and ended up getting called the N-word going to the penalty box.
Hickman has witnessed the color of hockey change over the years, and while racism may still linger on the ice, he says the hard hits he's felt have not been in vain.
Seeing all of the people out there, I feel like Ty, Khalil, myself, Peter Worrell, William O'Ree, all these guys are just pioneers, and I'm just proud and honored to be part of that, because now it's part of the game now. We're no longer standing out. We are in it.
We are in it. To learn more about hockey's Black history, visit the First Coast News app. Click on Vivid Hues Hockey's Black History.